The most important part of a custom field in Glass is the data handler or data mapper. I've seen it called both things. I like to call it a data mapper. The field value is going to be XML because that's the value of an image field. I'm getting XML value. Image is the root node. And then I'm just getting the media IDs, getting the media item, getting the dimensions. If the dimensions aren't set and they're set to 0, I wrote an extension method to just, parse out the image height and width. Then I'm setting it to my glass object along with the ID and then the photo source and then the inline style. So at least I want to get the media image set. So at this point I believe the movie ID is going to be null, so I return out of this. And when I go to set the movie ID, it finishes this method up and sets all the other attributes that are needed, such as proactively load video, show native controls, etc. And to hook up the live photo data mapper, you're going to need to enter in a line of code in the Glass Mapper SC custom. I created a simple template called live photo demo, and I created a field called live photo and gave it the field of live photo. That's as creative as I was getting. Back in the code, I created a page base item, our interface model for Glass. I created a live photo model that inherits from page base with the photo Glass object mapped. Then I created a page called live photo demo, and that contains my live photo field with the 2 custom menu buttons and then the technically 3 custom WebEdit buttons. Now I'll go over the buttons right now. So the code that controls the live photo field in Sitecore, I named live photo field control. I call that to differentiate that from the live photo field, which is different. This right here is where all the field events happen. We're getting the XML value, setting the class properties, setting the movie value to the view state. And then here's where all those buttons come enter into and find their message ID and then fire off the corresponding methods. So live photo browse movie browses for a movie, and live photo show properties will pop up a modal that will show live photo properties. Browse movie gets called right up here, then it calls browse associated movie, and then opens up the media library. You select the movie item, and then it sets the movie ID attribute in XML to the correct value. And then when you click show live or show properties, it'll call this method, which will pop up a modal XML or XAML file that would be located the common project under Sitecore. Yeah, so this is it's calling this right here, and the code that this inherits from is in the foundation live photo. And basically all of that is doing is passing the movie ID, movie items, and other data attributes to that XAML page. So I'm calling the Live Photos Kit API. I'm populating the image in the live photo container, and then I am setting the API attributes with checkboxes here, and that all happens with the show live photo page code and the XAML file. And what that looks like is that basically. That's what it displays. A few other buttons are the WebEdit buttons. Choose live photo movie. It pops up the media library, of course, and then it allows the content author only to select a movie item that has an extension that contains MOV. So if they try to choose an AVI, it will not work. It'll alert them that they need to select a movie file. Set image properties. This is where I was spent at least 4 hours trying to debug this. Like I said earlier in the video, if you don't clear out the dimensions attribute in XML, it will disable those fields, and so suffering from a lack of sleep, it took me longer than expected, but then I found it in the decompiled code and set everything to string.empty, and then those fields worked magically. This WebEdit button opens up this image properties right there. So you can set the width and the height. And then the last WebEdit button is set live photo properties. And this is pretty similar to the one inside the content editor. It's this icon of a reel of film. Click it, and it looks like the one in the content editor.